The more I think about how this matrix is designed, the more I see how enslaved they want to keep the human mind. The human mind is very powerful. But if they can get you to work for them and get you to use up so much of your time and energy into a job that won't even care if something happened to you, because the job will easily replace you. If they can get you to rely on them and not yourself, they got you. Jobs are slavery. I don't care what anybody say. I don't care how much you quote unquote love your job, or I don't care how much you feel as if you need the job. Slavery never ended for humans. It never did. Real talk. And it's like people wanting control over other people. You know? I had somebody tell me, oh, you need to learn the skill to where you're unreplaceable. My skill is investing into the stock market. My skill is trying to teach people how to invest into stocks, how to own real estate, how to own things so that your money is working for you. That's a powerful skill. I can pay myself for the rest of my life. I don't have to depend on somebody. Now, a lot of us work the job to take care of the bills, right? Take care of the necessities. But you still got to remember that you still have goals and dreams to accomplish. You cannot give your all to a job and forget about yourself. That is not fair to yourself. And then you got jobs that'll look you in your face and tell you, we're going to pay you $19 an hour. We're going to pay you $20 an hour. We're going to pay you $15, $16 an hour. So an hour of your life is only worth X amount of dollars. And we continuously live in this cycle of trading time for money. Time for money. Time for money. You make it $20 an hour, you're trading 8 hours of your day for $160. And that money is taxed, so it's more so like $130. So you mean to tell me that you're worth $130? There's people that's selling you a course right now, and the course is $500. They created it one time, and they get to sell it for life and make money off of the masses of people. But a job is putting you through tough times and screaming at you and telling you to hurry up and giving you deadlines to complete this and making you do that. And for $160, but $130 after taxes? Are you kidding me? You see, when you really start to learn about yourself and you really start to see how the Matrix wants to take your energy, take your life force from you, it basically wants to numb you out. You have to learn how to find a way out. Because there's plenty of people that's walking this planet that are already old, and they spent majority of their life, their waking hours, working. But they never got to spend time getting to know their ideas. They never got to spend time using their imagination. What could they create that can add value to the planet? What could they create that can add value to the people? You see, it's the mental enslavement. And it's crazy because I was watching a YouTube video and somebody said they went from slave plantation to corporation. And then the other person commented and said the chains aren't physical anymore. They're mental and spiritual, but they are still there. So, I say all that to say, yes, right now, obviously, America is going through tough times. Yes, the job market is cooked. Yes, we are in a quote-unquote recession because prices are rising. But wages are staying stagnant. So you mean there's no way that you can tell me that a job cares about its people when they consciously know that prices are rising because we all live on the same planet. It is all happening to everybody. But yet, the jobs won't even give you a wage that is livable, that is going to help you thrive, that is going to help you survive. That is crazy. And then I had another comment on TikTok where somebody said, he said, go create a business and try paying your employees $35 an hour and see how long the business lasts. There's plenty of jobs, of corporations that make billions of dollars. Billions with a B. Every quarter. And I get it, yes, you got to pay business expenses. Yes, you got to keep the business afloat, X, Y, and Z. But you can pay these people that's working these jobs. You can pay them $30 an hour, $35 an hour. Because you're going to get the money right back from the consumer. If people make more money, they have more money to spend when you're really supposed to put that money to work. You're really supposed to, more money you make, you're supposed to at least invest that money. But people will have more money to spend into the economy. But you thinking that in 2025, somebody is supposed to thrive off of $20 an hour? Are you kidding me? Do you think that I'm thriving off of $20 an hour? No, I'm not. I'm not. I got responsibilities. Just like you. I'm trying to make it. You know? I make sure I invest my money, though. I make sure I put that money, majority of my money, into the markets because I have to. I have to have something working for me. Time is constantly moving. Time waits for nobody. So you think that I'm going to just settle for a $20 an hour job? And then even if they say, oh, in a couple years you'll get another raise, or in a year, every year you get a raise, whatever, it's a couple dollars. It's nothing crazy. You're still fighting inflation. People tend to forget that inflation is the silent tax on everyone. So you're fighting against inflation. Prices will always go higher. They're not going to come down. The only thing that may come down is like the price of gas or like the price of eggs that everybody's complaining about, right? But if we're thinking that, rent is going to come down or the cost of living is just going to come down, it's not. Because businesses see that people are still purchasing their products. So why would we put the prices down if we see that people are still spending their money here? We want to make profits. That's all they care about. Every quarter they have if you're in the stock market, they have to make quarterly earnings reports. And they talk about how much profit they made in a quarter. If they reach expectations, if they didn't reach expectations, things of that nature. America is about money. America isn't about the people. Y'all think America is about the people? Y'all think the American government cares about its people? Hell no. Absolutely not. It's about money. It is a corporation. It is a business. They care about money. So I need you to learn how to care about yourself, care about your dreams, care about your goals. You never know unless you try. Your goals, your dreams, your purpose will probably pay you way more than the slave plantation. There's no way that a person can't tell me, a job isn't slavery. How? If you're getting paid by the hour, if you have somebody that's your quote-unquote manager or your quote-unquote supervisor yelling at you, thinking that they're better than you because you're the employee and they have this quote-unquote title, which is just all ego. If you have to wait for a check every week or every 2 weeks, how is that not slavery? How do you have to wait for something that they print? How do you have to wait for something that you worked for? You have to wait a week or you have to wait 2 weeks just to get paid for work that you already did. Are you kidding me? That's slavery, bro. You have to be there at a certain time. You got to clock out at a certain time. That's slavery. They give you but so much time for your own self, for your goals, for what you have to do. You got to commute there. You got to commute back. You need this money to take care of your car note, to take care of your rent, to take care of your bills, to take care of your kids if you have kids, to take care of the jobs. Know this. They know this already. That's why they get away with, oh, we're gonna pay you this X amount of money per hour, or we're gonna pay you this salary. Let's just say you're gonna make $50,000. Let's just say you're gonna make $60,000. So now they want to keep you tied down to that amount. So subconsciously you feel as if, okay, this is a lot of money, but who's to say you can't make $120,000? Who's to say you can't make $200,000? And I'm not saying that off of a job, because a lot of jobs they're not gonna pay you $100K. Unless you're the top dog, you're the CEO, you understand what I'm saying? But we gotta work on things outside of these jobs, because eventually a lot of these jobs are gonna be replaced by AI. I've created plenty of things on AI on ChatGPT. I created a new profile picture. Graphic designing jobs, done, cooked, it's over. It's over. I could create me a YouTube thumbnail that's super fire in less than 5 minutes off of ChatGPT. I'm gonna use this to my advantage because I know that we living in an AI age, bro. You cannot fake it. You can't pretend it's not here. It's here. A lot of people are gonna be replaced by the robots. Tesla come out with their robots, it's quiet. Amazon already got their robots in the warehouse. A lot of people gonna lose their jobs. Companies are already moving on without the people. They like, we see what's happening. This is why I say we have to learn how to make money outside of the job, bro. In the next 5 to 10 years, this world is gonna be completely different. It's gonna be completely different. And I also see the planet being a very self-employed planet. Doing your own thing. You can put so much time and energy into your own thing and feel good about it. Because there's money everywhere. There's no lack of money on the planet, bro. Lack is a mindset. There's no lack of money. When the job tells you, oh, we don't have enough money to pay y'all. Yes, y'all do. Y'all just lying. Y'all just saying that just to say it. Because y'all want control over the people. They want control over your life, bro. I'm just trying to tell y'all. It's all about control. It's all about how can we get the people to keep coming back. We could pay them this little bit of money. After you take care of what you got to take care of, you barely have anything left over for yourself. Now you got to wait for the next check. And that next check is not coming for another 2 weeks. It's rigged. Shit is rigged, bro. And I feel for the people because I feel for myself. That's why I tell you, I need y'all to help me get out of this system by helping me grow on this YouTube platform. By easily hitting the like button. By subscribing if you want to. I'm not forcing you to do anything, because I told y'all in the last video, I'm not even asking y'all to do that no more, because a lot of people going to do what they want to do. But all I ask is that you watch the video and you leave a thumbs up so that it gets on the algorithm. That's it. That's it. Because I tell you all the time, YouTube is my business. So I gotta make it work. I would rather build wealth off of my own energy, off of my own craft, rather than having a job try to control my life. Absolutely not. I don't even know these people. Yes, they managers, supervisors, and co-workers and stuff, but I don't know these people outside of work. I don't know them. I know myself. I'm never gonna meet the freaking CEO of these companies, of the company I work for. No. I know myself, and I know my worth, and I'm worth way more than $20 an hour. I can make $20 in a second in the fucking stock market. There's no way y'all can tell me the system is not rigged against the working class, bro. It is. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'm out. It's your boy Terrence Carter, TC Talk, TC Fitness.